Dear learners and viewers, now we will discuss the private codes. In this slide, we have the different photos are there: car, restaurant, house, food. Okay, these are all our private codes. Okay, let us we will discuss the what is private code. A private good is a product that must be purchased to be consumed, and consumption by one individual prevents another individual from consuming it. In other words, a good is considered to be a private good if there is a competition between individuals to obtain the good, and if consuming the good prevents someone else from consuming it. A private good is a product must be purchased by the individuals. So it is also produced by the business firms, industries, and manufacturing industries. So if one person, example, if one person want to go to purchase one commodity in the market, definitely it will be reduced that quantity of commodity in the particular market. Whether we take the fruits market, vegetable market, and mobile shops, and any shopping malls, compulsory those if we can buy the some large amount, small quantity of amount purchased in the particular market, whether the cloth market, shop, that shoes market, any market we can take, we that all our markets compulsory should have the rival consumption or competition among the individuals to purchase one commodity in the market. Example, in the slide I have inserted one photo is mobiles. So if in mobile shop have the 100 mobiles, so many 100 members have came and to purchase that 100 mobiles. Okay, if another one person has come to the mobile shop, there is no mobiles in the shop. So that is a rival consumption, that is a competition among the individuals to purchase commodity in the market. That is called as private good. Private goods are goods that must be bought in order to be consumed, and whose ownership is restricted to the group or individual that purchased the good. So it is bought in order to be consumed, whose ownership is restricted to the group or individual that purchased the good. So private good also differentiated from the public goods, so the which are available to everyone regardless income levels. Okay, if one person wanted to purchase the private goods, that is luxury houses, luxury cars, refrigerators, so these are all are the private goods. If one person want that private commodities to required in their life, so compulsory they should have the income levels. Okay, without income, without purchasing power, without ability to pay to that particular commodity, we cannot get the private commodities in the market. Comprehending private goods. So what is the understanding of the private goods? Private goods include aeroplane rights and cell phones. Private good less likely to experience the private free rider problem. Okay, in this slide we can see the what is the understanding, what is the example of the private goods, how we can understand the private goods. Private goods less likely to experience the free rider problem. A private good has to be purchased, so it is not freely available to the all persons. Because of the it compulsory, the private good has the some cost, some price in the market. Okay, that's why it is not freely available, because of companies invested some crores of money on the producing the particular private commodities in the market. So that's why the motto is to getting to obtain some profit oriented. Okay, their motto is profit maximization. So that's why they are getting the revenue, they are obtain the some profit through the producing the commodities. That's why the private commodities not available freely in the market. Compulsory the consumers should pay cost, should paying the cost to that commodity. So in this slide we can see the, so in the photo we have to see the so many different designs of the shoes. The designs of the shoes depending on the production of the company, the brand of company. The company's specifications are different to the different type of the goods. If one company is producing the one type of specification to add it to that shoes, we cannot see the other companies have that same commodity, same design, same color, cannot see the in other companies. So that is they are differentiated to one company to the other companies in producing the different types of the goods with the different types of the styles. That is called the specifications are also included in private goods. Okay, in this slide we can see that the things. So a private commodity have the characteristics excludable, rival in consumption. So excludable means the private commodity by contrast is also excludable. A good is excludable if it is possible to prevent a person from enjoying the benefits of a good if they have not paid. An example of an excludable good is cable television. Cable companies can ensure that only those people who have paid the fee receive programs. Okay, we can see in previous days we have the antenna and Doordarshan. It is a freely available, that is a public good, that is a freely available to watch the any persons in their homes. But nowadays in modern days we cannot enjoying the channels to watch the channels without paid amount compulsory. As a consumers we should pay the fee, receive the channels. Okay, if we want to reduce these channels we can pay the some less amount of channels to the cable networks. So that is excludable. Rival in consumption. So a private good is a rival. A good is rival if consumption of one unit by one person does decrease available units for consumption by another person. An example of rival consumption is eating a burger. Okay, food, different types of food is available in restaurant. So that is a rival in consumption. Rejectable. Okay, if we rejectable means the private good has a characteristics is rejectable. If if one person is not able to purchase the commodity with paying a high amount, maybe they can reject that commodity. Why? Because of their income level not to meet that requirement. Okay, so these are three characteristics: excludable, rival in consumption among the individuals, rejectable by the individual who have not capacity to pay the price to that commodity. Okay, so topology of goods: rivalrous, non-rivalrous, excludable, non-excludable. So the private good has the characteristics rivalrous. Okay, rival in consumption. Excludable. If a club good, we have to club good means street light is the club good, defense is the club good, law and order is the club good, police is the club good. Means why? Means there's a large members are utilized the commodity at a time. So that is called the club good. So club good the non-rivalrous. There is no rival in consumption. Anyone can go and use that street lights day and night. Night. And excludable. So non-excludable, common property and rival in consumption. Okay, when persons have the the person can go to the common property resource. Example, natural resources, river, hills and lakes. These are all the common property resources and non-excludable and rivalness in consumption. Because means why rivalness is there? Due to the if one person is common property is used to very high crowd is there, it is going to the damage that natural resource. So some goods in private goods, some goods have the rivalness and excludable, and public good non-rivalness and non-excludable. These are the topology of public, topology of the goods. So private versus public goods. What is the difference between the private goods and public goods? Excludable, poor private goods, food, car, house. Excludable and non-rival, cable television, bridge, motorway. But excludable is there. No, if we take the example cable television, compulsory the consumer should pay the cost for that channels, that cable television. And non-rival consumption means if I am sitting in my room and I can see the television, any number of persons can see the television, there is no rival in consumption. Okay, bridge also excludable and non-rival, there is no rival consumption. And example is motorway. A motorway is non-rival unit until it becomes congested. If the very crowdness is there, it is congested. One more, a car on Delhi ring road with plenty of space does not reduce the consumption. If the plenty of roads, plenty of ways is there, there is no bother about excludable and non-rival. So non-excludable, fish in the ocean, air, air, it is the rivals. Okay, rival in consumption. And pure public goods, non-excludable and rival. Who is a non-excludable rival? Example, fish in the ocean, air. Okay, and a fish in the ocean is a non-excludable, anyone can use it. Fish in the ocean, and rival is there in the bottom air, in the bottom of the air we can see the rival. Okay, and the fish in the ocean and air in the air have the non-excludable and the rival in consumption. Okay, if the air is used so many members and population is increased, it is going to increase the damage in the environment, so that is the rival in consumption. Pure public goods, lighthouse, national defense is the non-rival and non-excludable. Okay, this is the different columns and rows shows the differentiated among between the private and public goods. Okay, one example, ocean fish are rival because a fish taken by one person is not available for another and anyone else. But ocean fish are non-excludable because it is difficult to stop other countries taking them if they are outside a country territorial limits. Okay, this is the different types of characteristics have the private goods and public goods. So the difference is a pure public good is a service, and pure public usually which consumption is non-rival. Pure public goods pose a predator problem, which consumption is rival and from which consumers can be excluded. Some goods are non-excludable but are rival, and some goods are non-rival but are excludable. And in public goods have the non-rival, non-excludable to the some commodities, non-rival some commodities, and then rival consumption into the some public commodities. So, but the basic characteristics of public and private goods are summarized in table 3. The private goods, private cost and benefits, rival in consumption, knowledge, payment and benefits simultaneous, benefits obvious, pay and beneficiary identical. When coming into the public goods, externalities, non-rival consumption, ignorance, payment and benefit not simultaneous. And if the government is example, payment and benefit not simultaneous means the government is spending some crores of money on defense, but we cannot getting the direct benefit from the defense. We are protecting, morally we are protecting, but we cannot get the revenue from the defense. Okay, benefits obscure, benefits we cannot estimate it, we cannot measured. And pay and beneficiary not identical. Okay, it is not pay, if we pay the government is expenditure, government revenue not identical, there is a differentiation is there. When coming into the private goods, there is a compulsory identical, benefits are getting compulsory. When the private individuals spending money on a particular industry, compulsory they can getting the profit. So these are all are the main characteristics of the summarized in this table. Okay, The difference between public and private goods can be explained in the terms of table 3. The distinction is based on the two key characteristics: degree of jointness in consumption, degree of exclusion. In the figure, the degree of jointness is measured along the horizontal axis. The scale goes from 0, meaning absolute to rival consumption, to 1.0, meaning completely non-rival. Okay, we can see the next slide diagram. That is a two key characteristics we can take to public and private: degree of jointness in consumption, degree of exclusion. Okay, so we can see the in diagram. Okay, 0 is the rival consumption start. Okay, we can see, we can take the public goods in horizontal line, that is the A is shows the public goods and B shows the private goods. So that is x in horizontal axis we can measure the degree of jointness, degree of exclusion. Jointness means we can example club good, defense, national defense, flood defense, law and order. We have to see the degree of jointness 0 to 1.0, rival to non-rival in consumption in public goods in the horizontal. Okay, we can see the vertical line 0 to 1.0 B private goods. Degree of exclusion is there. 0 is the non-exclusion from starting to ending. 1.0 degree of exclusion is increased to the private goods. Okay, this is the distinction between the private and public goods in this diagram. Degree of jointness is 1.0 to 1.0, non-rival in consumption. 0 to 1.0 B private goods, degree of exclusion. So it is described, explained in this chart, in this slide. The vertical axis shows the degree of exclusion. In this case too, the scale goes from 0, meaning the impossibility of exclusion, to 1.0, representing a condition where the costs of exclusion are rival. The point A represents the case of public goods, whereas B is the case of private goods. In fact, these points represent the case of pure public and pure private goods respectively. Pure public good and private goods are not very useful concepts, because real world goods are of mixed variety with higher or lower degree of exclusion and higher or lower degree of jointness. Thank you for watching this video. In this video we have the private goods, characteristics of the private goods, and what is the differentiate between the private and public goods. Thank you very much for watching this video.